Are you unhappy?
When it rains, it pours.
Chances are that if you're unhappy, you don't know what you want out of life. And if you do know what you want out of life, you're not pursuing it. I believe one of the main causes of depression is lack of purpose, lack of vision, lack of goals. So as long as you have vision, goals, and purpose, you can fight depression and put it to rest. You see, I believe the world needs more people that are fully alive, aware that they have divinity inside them. Remember, we are made in God's image, and therefore, we have His divinity inside of us. And God gave us the ability to create. We can shape our lives into anything we want. That's amazing. So we need more people reborn in Christ, living out God's mission, growing the church, and spreading the gospel. And thereby infecting people with their joy and enthusiasm. You ever meet one of those people that just light up a room when they walk in? Well, we need more of those people. It is highly contagious. And that's why I have developed the P4 Power-Up system. And in this video, we will dive deeper into my P4 Power-Up system. Yeah, let's get right to it. So step number 1 in the P4 Power-Up system is positivity. You have to develop a positive mental attitude. You can't be happy and successful in life if you're running around negative Nancy, always complaining about everything, and always beating yourself up in your head. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nobody wants to work with a negative person that's always upset and always trashing everything. Which is why it is so important to develop a positive mental attitude and to practice at it daily until it becomes habitual. The first step is you need to start to be aware of your thoughts, both the good and the bad. When you find yourself in an emotional state, whether it be a good or a bad emotion, try to figure out what triggered it so that you will know in the future what your triggers are and you will be more equipped to deal with it. So for example, if you find yourself getting really frustrated or impatient, you can stop and notice that, oh man, I'm getting way out of line. And then you can evaluate yourself and go, how did I get here? What thoughts led to this state of emotion? And then you can learn from it. And then later in the future, you can catch it before it's too late and turn it around before you get into that bad mood. After you practice a while at noticing your thoughts and labeling them good or bad and trying to determine what your triggers are emotionally, you then need to start to try to retrain your brain. Start learning to think positive instead of negative. You have to correct those automatic negative thoughts, those ants. You gotta fight the devil. Remember to put on the armor of God, for we are in spiritual warfare and our battles are spiritual. Use self-automation. The psychologists and the scientists say that whatever you repeat over and over in your head, what you think about all day is what your life becomes. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're no good, you're never going to be any good, you're never going to get that promotion, you're never going to be rich, you're never going to be successful, then you are going to live that life. It will be a self-fulfilling prophecy and you will never be successful and you will do all those things. But on the flip side, if you're constantly telling yourself good things and you're going after life with positivity, then doors will open for you. And remember, you've been doing that stinking thinking for a long time. So this change won't happen overnight. You're gonna have to put in some serious work at it for it to become habitual. Meditation. It helps with self-control and controlling your emotions. It enables you to accept things the way they are. Follow the serenity prayer. It can give you inner peace. Our brains are very visual, so you can also make a prayer board. A prayer board would be like a picture board with all kinds of little pictures of your different goals and things that you want to accomplish in your life. So whether that may be vacations or new jobs, new cars, new houses, new possessions, whatever it may be, maybe it's a movement or a podcast or a YouTube channel or a prayer group or a Bible study. Whatever it is that you want out of your life, find some kind of visual representation for it, put it up on a board, a prayer board, and look at that prayer board every single day. You're also supposed to write a letter from your future self as if you have already acquired all those things that you've been working for. See it, feel it, believe it, live it.